Okay, today I'm back to give you guys another video. Today I will be unboxing the KZ-S1 truly wireless Bluetooth earbuds. Sit down, relax, and enjoy my show. Let's start my intro. Okay, let's go ahead and start the show. So today we are unboxing the KZ-S1 truly wireless earbuds. Now these, I picked them up from a website called, as you can see, Banggood. It's an app. It's kind of like Amazon and like AliExpress. And at the moment, you can get a $20 coupon if you're a new user, which I think is very cool. So these retail for $53.99, but they do have them on sale for $34.99. Now, let's go ahead and open this box. Okay, so let's go ahead and open them up. Now, I did pick them up in this color. It's kind of like a blue-green color. And the reason I picked them up is I don't think I own any earbuds or headphones that look like this color, so that was the main reason. I didn't want to buy another black earbud. Now this one kind of, the plastic seems okay. I mean, for $35 seems okay. Now this is micro USB. It is not type C. And then we get some extra earbuds, only one pair seems like. And then we do get some paperwork. So I'm gonna have a review. I'm gonna test these out for about a week, and then I'll do the review and I'll attach it to this video. So stay tuned. Right after this video, the review should start. So let's go ahead and see what these look like. Wow, that's nice. So at first glance, I do like how they look. Now it does have the micro USB port there to charge them. Now let's take one out to see what it looks like. Oh, these actually don't feel cheap or anything. They actually feel decent. So they do have the logos there of KZ. But we'll see how they sound. We're gonna see if they're worth the price. So that was my unboxing. Stay tuned and I'll be back with the review. Okay, so we're back, and after about a week of testing these truly wireless earbuds, I'm very confident that I can give you guys a good review. Now today we are reviewing the KZ-S1 truly wireless earbuds. Now I picked these up on a different website, which is called Banggood.com. Now there is an app, and that app, you can get it on the App Store. Now these, it says that they retail for $52.99. Now they are on sale for $34.99. But are they worth the price? Let's take a look. Okay, moving on to the accessories. Now the first accessory that we get here is this micro USB cable. It is a short cable, so I wasn't too happy with this cable. It was just decent. And then we also get an extra pair of earbuds. So nothing great. We didn't get like a carrying pouch or anything like that, or it's not a type C cable. I wasn't really too happy with the accessories. So for the accessories, I'm gonna give them thumbs down. Now let's move on to the hardware. Okay, moving on to the hardware. Now we're first gonna talk about the case. Now the case is nice. It's not the best looking case, but it's nice. I think it's passable. I do like the KZ logos there. They're not just printed on, so that's pretty cool. And then on the back, it does have the micro USB port, but it doesn't have any LED lights to tell you how much battery you have left. And then it does, when you open it up, it only has one LED light there that turns on when they are charging or when you connect the charging case to charge it. And I'm gonna show you that very quick. Okay, so let me show you, let me connect this to a power bank that I have right here. And then as you can see, the light turns on and that tells you that it is charging. So I just want to show you that. Now inside you have your earbuds, and they actually feel pretty good. They don't feel cheap or anything. I like the plastic that they use, so that's pretty cool. They feel nice and soft. Now they do have touch controls and they work pretty good. Also, the magnets inside work very well as well. So that was nice. So for the hardware, I do like it, and I'm gonna give them thumbs up. Now let's move on to the sound quality. Okay, moving on to the sound quality. Now, some of the albums I used to test these truly wireless earbuds, I did play some John Legend, some Nelly, some G-Unit, and some Romeo Santos. Now let's first talk about the bass. The bass on these earbuds, it has more of a flat sound. Sometimes you will hear it a little bit, but it will definitely not rattle your head. If you're a bass head, you might be disappointed. Now, as long as you're not gonna be hearing stuff with a lot of bass, I think you should be okay. But again, the bass has more of a flat sound than a bassy sound. So these are more in the cooler sound. So yeah, not that much bass with these. It was a little bit disappointing. I wish they had a little bit more bass, but you know, that's all I'm gonna tell you about that. Now let's move on to the mids and the highs. Okay, moving on to the mids and the highs. Now, this is where these earbuds shine. I think the mids were impressive. I wasn't really expecting a lot from the KZ S1 earbuds. Especially, I didn't think I was gonna be, super impressed, and I felt like they actually impressed me. They sounded really clear in the mids. Vocals, male and female, came very clear. I feel like these headphones emphasize in mids, and if you're a big mids fan, you're gonna like these earbuds. They were very clear, and I was happy with that. Now the highs were also nice. They were clear, but they were a little bit bright in my opinion, but still sounded pretty good. Nothing for me to complain about, especially, how much these are going for. I think the sound is very nice, and they do get loud enough for me, so I was happy with that as well. Even though they didn't have a lot of bass, as long as you hear music that doesn't have a lot of bass, you're gonna be very happy. I think the sound quality on these were very nice. Also, if you're listening to YouTube, movies, and stuff like that, stuff that has a lot of vocals, you're gonna like that. If you're listening to stuff that has a lot of bass, you might be a little bit disappointed because these don't have a lot of bass. But the mids and the highs, they shined. So I'm gonna give them thumbs up for the mids and the highs. Now let's move on to my final thoughts. Okay, moving on to my final thoughts. Now, in the beginning of the review, I asked you guys, are these worth the money? And in my opinion, they are, especially at the price that they're going for at the moment of $35. Now, the case is just okay, and it has micro USB, so it's not type C. But here on my channel, I usually talk about the sound. and sound comes first. And I was pretty impressed with the mids and the highs that these headphones gave me. So I was happy with that. Now the bass had more of a flat sound, but it wasn't trash either. It was, it's understandable. It emphasized more on the mids and the highs on these earbuds. And stuff that I was throwing at it that had a lot of instruments and vocals sounded great. So if you're into that, you're gonna be happy here. Now, if you're into bass a lot and you just want stuff with a lot of bass, you might be a little bit disappointed and you might want to look elsewhere. But I can still say that these are worth the price. Now, the Bluetooth range, it was just on par with other earbuds. It gave me around between 30 and 35 feet, around there. So it wasn't super impressive. Also, the call quality was just okay. It wasn't super clear, and people kind of thought that I sounded like I was on speaker. So it's not impressive either. But if you're just gonna be listening to music or watching YouTube or movies, and you're listening to stuff that has a lot of vocals and a lot of instruments and stuff like that, these are gonna be very nice, and I'm gonna recommend them for that. But again, if you listen to stuff with bass, you might, if you're into stuff with bass, you might want to give these a try, but be warned that these don't have a lot of bass. So I'm gonna give this product a thumbs up, and that was my unboxing and my review. Check out all my videos, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.